Seriously? Hello, Cobrats, and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed. I'm TryclydeTamer. I'm just showing me going through this day stage to prove that I got an S rank. I thought I wouldn't because I kind of had a few slip-ups. Ha! More ice puns. Too nice for me. Stage complete with our S rank. Let's do some missions after this. Okay, now for some gathering of rings at top speed. Get ready to go for ultimate top speed by spinning and then doing things and boosting. Man, so much stuff going on at the same time. I always think that I'm not going to do stuff, and that ring right there is always so spotty to get. Sometimes you jump and miss it, sometimes you normally stand on the ground and don't get it. It's all weird. I just don't understand. It's not like these gather rings missions are hard. That is, if you don't mess them up like I did right there. Kind of forgot that it was an action chain rather than just a single jump. Oh well. I mean, I did practice, but it's been a while, and of course there was a lot more down there, and it would end up with like a big 20 ring, as we're going to see right there. But oh well, just lets us see more of the level and have us be stuck at 69 for a little while. Okay. Trying to be a little stylish and try to jump when I had that little window of time to save a little bit of time. Not like we're really constrained on time, as I said already. We don't need too much more unless I am towards the end of something and could be overly screwed over, but no. I got like 152! It's lying to me. Took a second to end the level. Now it is time for don't break anything along the way. Just be careful in how we do this. Don't bother drifting or anything, or quit stepping. Quit stacking, I guess, if I'm gonna switch things. Of course I'll drift if there's a good window of stuff to do it. And I homing attacked that enemy when it wasn't really showing up. Yeah, I'm not gonna be boosting too much because things could be bad. Unless I'm on a straight stretch where things can't really be too bad. Okay, you can run into those. Just don't break the smaller ones. You are in my way. I will dash around. Be very careful. Okay. It was kind of inevitable. I was kind of being a little too overzealous about it. And I like this mission failed music. Could use a little bit of a tune-up. Bring in some air horns. Alright, let's go past where I failed. Be very careful. I could have attacked the enemy if I wanted to build up my boost. It's always safer to homing attack the enemies because you're going straight for them instead of the ice all over the place. I think from here is mostly a straight shot towards the end, just as long as you don't swing yourself around too much. And we are done. 46,633. Awesome. No problem except for the one I did have. Oh well. Humor. And from this, we get a tablet fragment, adorned with a red jewel. It's very cool, that jewel is. And we got the new mission added at Halaska. Nice as well. Getting out of this. Hey, Sonic! Now that we have more tablet fragments, isn't it about time to go see the professor? Well, we could go see the professor, but there are a handful of missions that I would still like to do. Is there stuff at Abatos? Oh, nope. I briefly saw it, but it didn't say anything new. It's going to go into Halaska and choose the new missions. Might as well show this on screen. See what this all looks like. Yes, I did get the S rank, as you saw at the start of the episode. And here we got Time Attack Race for the Goal. Let's go for it. Getting into this, we got like a little bumper thing, as if Sonic's like a train or something. Let's get started. And these time attack missions usually aren't as hard as the S rank in the main missions. Well, I mean, if I'm going this slow, it might be a tough time for me. So don't go too crazy and mess up the camera. But yeah, the main thing in these is you run into checkpoints to add a little bit of time to your time, of course. And then you can just keep on grabbing those. As long as you take good paths and run into those checkpoints, you should be, well, I would say golden, but we're not supersonic, we're just normal Sonic. I'm going to go normal speed here because I don't want to go too fast to get this item. I got a little bit angry. It took me a few seconds to get it in practice, and a few seconds are quite precious. In the closing room of claustrophobia, get out of it before things are too fast. Speedophobia, maybe like velociphobia. Crap, I messed that up. At least I died and didn't continue on with mission. And it should still count me as having the item in my inventory before I finish the level. Now it's these guys, then it goes down. I should think it's the next little set of enemies that do it. Nope, there's the item right there. Contradicting myself within a moment's notice. This is not too bad. Take this high path as usual, except it's not letting me. Oh well. kind of going back to the don't break anything mission. Taking all these alternate paths. I think it's just a normal straight shot to the end in the same cavernous region. It's not too far out from here though. Just going straight for it. Seeing all these things and trying out different variables to see if I can do anything faster. All these camera changes makes me unable to boost, and it's kind of annoying to flail my hands around. I may be able to boost a little bit better if I was playing with the GameCube controller, but as always I can't. These secret documents, I like how it looks like there's a bunny or something on them. And then new stuff at Spagonia, we can go right into it. I do want to go to the Gaia Gates, but I want to see some quick cutscenes first. Cutscenes. Go a little bit faster, just lightly tap A and just like zoom, zoom.
Yes, this is so much fun. I love it.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Look at that. I really know how to dance. Come
That
on,
accent.
babe. Let's dance the night away.
Help!
Yes, this is so much fun.
Whoa, is there some kind of party going on?
Look at that. I really
No,
know how to dance.
something's not right here.
Camera that we never had. But it's a great plot device.
Oh, it's a carnival of creeps out there.
I know there's all this Pokemon craze with Pokemon Go being out, but it's not the time for Pokemon Snap. Yow! It's the fight of our lives. Quick time events in the Wii and PS2 versions. I guess it's kind of fun to do, instead of just fighting enemies on the overworld. I mean, it is something you do in the PS3 and 360 versions, but not Wii PS2. Yow, ZBB. Yep, not really too hard. Take you guys right out.
Huh? What was I just doing? Hey! Wait up!
Just now, was that Sonic?
Ah, that should calm things down a bit around here. Chalk another one up for Sonic.
You know Sonic?
Of course. He was here just a moment ago.
Tell me what's happened to him. Please, tell me everything you know.
I'll happily explain everything over a plate of cucumber sandwiches.
Again, why is it not Pickles? I mean, Professor Pickle does sound more fun than Conductor Cucumber or whatever. So yes, nighttime stuff. Still can't really do too much daytime stuff here in Spagonia. Just go to the Pickle Lab again. Sonic? Sonic! Even if you change your look, you're still Sonic to me. Especially if you say it 3 times. Sorry that I didn't recognize you right away. Your request to open the temple doors is moving apace, I see. My analysis of available data has uncovered the location of another temple. The data indicates the next temple is in Chunnan. As usual, ask the people there about what you need to know. Sonic, time is of the essence. You must proceed forthwith to Chunnan. I'm here to help the professor. Stop by any time, Sonic. So I guess Amy's going to be his quote-quote nighttime assistant when his main one is a little bit weird with the possession of stuff. Although I think defeating the nightmares would make him back to normal. So we can now go into Chunnan. Very cool. Trying to think how time's going because I started recording when I was going for the S rank, and I'll say cut out 4 minutes, so I'd be about 9 minutes into the video. I'm not really sure, especially with all the loading screens as well. Plenty of things to see here in Chunnan. Let's go to the back gate. Consider it our entry from behind. Nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else, Sonic. I didn't mean anything suggestive with that. It just kind of came out of my mouth that way. Even more so. Let's stop this. Talk to Hualin. The village elder hasn't returned and everyone is in a big panic. That's quite the outfit you're sporting. Where'd you come from? Yes, this outfit that isn't really much of an outfit at all, just some nice shoes. Maybe it's just a fur coat he thinks of it as. Let's go to the restaurant. I could get a little bit hungry right now. As Mei Chun. This is like the namesake of him. My grandpa is the elder of the village. He's been gone a long time and everyone is getting worried. Worrying always makes me hungry. Got anything to eat on you? Not quite. I mean, we got some chocolate if you're into that. Let's go to the Lantern Herbal Shop. Come to visit the village. Unfortunately, your timing is terrible. Well, tell me about it, Lin. With the disappearance of the village elder, the village is a whirlwind of activity. All these metaphors. can I be of help? Oh ho ho, you poor fellows seem to have a talent for finding trouble. That's how I like my men. I'll back away after reading your stuff. But our village elder may be in too deep. Would you kids help out and go find him? You can ask Fawn for details. I'm not really giving the best pronunciations as I would like to, but oh well, just giving them all right here. Everyone is so worried about the elder. Where could he have gone? What? You help look for the elder? There's a holy shrine not far from here. What do you mean, that again? All I know is that we've checked everywhere else we can think of. Thanks for looking for the elder. Oh, and if you find him, give him this. I'm not sure what it is, but he asked me to hold onto it for him. I'm sure he wants it back. And it's going to be Moon Tablet. There are nighttime stages afoot, but I never really complain about them. They do kind of drag on a little bit, and they could change up the enemy music a little bit at least, but oh well. Let's talk to Hualina again. Ah, you guys came from another continent. Is what you're wearing fashionable over there? Hold on, I better give you this. Not really too many nudist colonies all over this world as far as we know. Could be like Planet Mobius, although it's kind of based off the real world. It's like a combination of China and Japan, Jinan is. Alright, let's go to the Sacred Shrine. Never gonna get it right my first time pronouncing it, and I don't feel like saying it again. This must be the Sacred Shrine the villagers were talking about. We have to find the village elder. Come on, let's go in, Sonic. Here we are, going back and forth with all these numbers. It's like the third temple. Not like the third temple, it is indubitably the third temple. I'm not really too ready for the nighttime stages quite yet. Before we start doing so many nighttime levels, let's do a little bit of nighttime stuff in the Holaska Gaia Gate. We're going to be doing a few of these with our Sun and Moon medals, so let's open these things up. There are like 3 or 4, I believe, that we can open up. One of those 2 numbers, I think it's 3. It could even be 2, actually. There are some different levels. This one seems to be a little bit complicated, but it's not really. I'm not going to go into sunlight quite yet. Okay, I can't open it from that side, actually. Just kind of wondering how it works. Oh yeah, there's also an item right here. This box is an important thing. I will just set the box right here. There's nothing really too complicated about it. Just set the box down, turn into normal Sonic, so we can go against the flow of this conveyor belt, because Werehog Sonic, for whatever reason, can't jump independently and move mid-air. If I can actually grab this item box right here, capsule rather. It's a 1-up item. It increases your max lives. I don't think it like increases them solidly, or if it's just an extra life to make use of before you get game over. This wasn't really being too responsive. Sonic apparently got a little bit unhappy about it. Sorry, man. He's kind of taking out his rage. He went away before Amy could say too much, but of course we did go back into the pickle lab. Just speechin' as we pick up items, walk slowly with box in tow, jump up, and grab this final item, Secret Soundtrack 14. Congratulations, you've collected everything in this area. Let's dodge roll back and forth and move to the next ones. How about we go to Mazuri? Here at the first temple, it's like going by order in the ones that we need to actually restore. Kinda makes sense, although Tanan is gonna kinda technically be the next one we restore. Don't really want to get too much into that though. But yeah, we do have those 3 nighttime stages. Gonna be a fun time. I do like Tanan. Kind of repeating myself. I'm not really being too consistent with my pronunciations of things, so like Mazuri, Mazuri. I want to say it like Mazuri, maybe something more like that. Then Holaska, it's not really too difficult. Kinda like Alaska, with me joking that it's not though. Platforming is a thing that happens because there's not really too much in the way of difficulty when you're doing levels in this game, but it's not really the case when you're getting these extra items for completion. Step on that switch is going to make that one on the far side go up and down because we do need to become normal Sonic. We're on a timer until we go back to Werehog mode, so let's light speed dash. Grab this item that does Secret Illustration 63, and there's still one more item to get. Let's see if we can... Ooh, that's kind of helpful that I've done that. It's kind of weird controls that you have to slide instead of that happening. Let's go straight forward and then slide down. Yeah. Slide, stick it, and glide. Bonnie and Clyde, 1-up item. Don't really need to get those, but I want to have the great feeling of completion. and being Werehog Sonic very momentarily, because otherwise you'd be stuck in here. I don't really see the point of grabbing those rings though, unless you want to build up your stuff for Sonic boosts in this place, which kinda helps at some points. And now for the last one we're going for, is that Spagonia. Okay, Spagonia Spaghetti. It's kind of hard to see because it's in this top right corner. Let's open it. Use your great skills chip. The way he's flying reminds me of the new Pokemon Cutiefly if I want to keep on talking about Pokemon while playing a Sonic game. And this one's kind of on the confusing side. Different kind of item picker right here, kind of a key thing. Secret mission at Apatos. Cool. Oh yeah, it's like the John Cena song. I figured out what it says. Apatos! And I was thinking I could throw the box and grab the item, but no, I have to touch it with my face so I can actually see what I'm doing. No, stop it. I must grab the item before I become back to a werehog going back and forth. Jeez, will you actually let me grab the item, game? There we go, secret sound check 6. It said 6. I swear I don't have a list, but things just kind of slurred together. Alright, trying to figure out how exactly I want to make use of this. Don't do that one so crazily. I want to set this at the end of the track because there's another key light thing up there. Good thing my Wii remote or nunchuck didn't do anything and caused things to be on the crazy side of life. Oh no, it's doing this, and then we go back to Werehog Sonic again. I was thinking about doing the Apatos mission, but as much time as all this is taking, might as well not. Kinda having a run around with this thing. You want to place a box right here so you can block off the sunlight. I'm surprised it's not moving out of place and bringing back the sunlight. Be just my luck if it did that. Okay, so now it's going to do that thing. Set you down right there so I can move along. Sorry if I'm cutting things around a little bit weirdly. Kind of not stringing my words. Oh, I thought it was stuck there. And I thought I was going to run into the light and turn into normal Sonic and add just that much more time. 1-up item, number of lives increased. Let's use up a life even though it doesn't use up your lives when you're here. I'm done with this place. Sorry if I kind of take the piss out of this game. It is my favorite Sonic game, but some things just kind of irk me if they don't exactly go my way. I'd say we're done with this episode, and next time we will be starting off on the Chunnan nighttime stages. Until next time, don't toast yourself, but do slam yourself in a non-suggestive way.